Roger Wilco, Johnny Bravo. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Why is it so? Let's keep it on there. Somewhat.
Maroon 5 finishing it up. Coming next, I got Lady Gaga and a bunch of symbols.
Testing. Oh shit. It's testing. Test. Test. Is it? No. It should work. Let me, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Audio input capture. Testing. Audio input capture. Test. No. Audio input capture. Audio input capture testing. Audio input capture testing. Alright. Audio input capture testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Audio input capture testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Capture testing 1 2 3. I guess it's good enough, maybe. Or hold on. I'll just do half of that, maybe. Right now, yeah. It's good enough. Should be. Should be. Should be. Yes, I.
heroes doing it right. Now I'm gonna pull some songs off Spotify's daily top 50 chart and start sweeping the nation. Somber first.
Hmm. Copy. Really? What if I do this? Testing, testing. Testing. Test. Oh shit. Welcome, welcome. Change the music.
Your top music from 2024 on now. First up is Muffin Creatives. Did you
There
know
we go.
you ranked in the top 1% of Muffin Creatives listeners last month? I'm honored just to know you.
welcome. I'm just here trying to fish through the night. I'm kind of like sleeping in between, but whatever. Kind of waking up after every exclamation point alert thingy. Making good progress, though. Got like 8, 7. How 7 of those? I'm not sure if I can see people in the chat. Maybe I'm too muted. Oh, my Steam's on. Steam friends, I guess. Sweet jellyfish, get that again. And I'm almost 95. Okay. Oh shit. Like 3 more, 3 or 4 catches to 95. Ooh. Ooh. Oh shit. Like falling asleep in between casts over here. I got about maybe 4 more hours. 3, 4 more hours. Might as well just stream the audio of One Piece and watch it. Oh, god dang. It's probably one more. One more catch, sometime 95. Maybe I can make it to like 97 today, 98. Wishful thinking. Let's see, that's 4 more. So yeah, but I'll be to 100. 95, yay. Okay. Trying to stay awake. Why is it not letting me see who is who? Oh shit.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise when my world
How many books
is.
is this? 6.
And
Nice.
tonight had something wonderful. My bad habits lead to late nights sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, it's true. Bad habits lead to you.
Sheesh. Things I do for real. Real.
Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time
She's already
spark.
dead.
It started under neon lights and ended
Twig,
alone
maybe?
in the dark. I only know how to fall. My bad habits lead to late nights sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I
Wait, what?
barely know. Swearing this will be the last,
Oh
but it
crap.
probably won't. I got nothing left to
I
lose
gotta like
or
redo
use
it or
or do.
something.
My bad habits lead to white eyes staring into
Technical
space, and I
difficulties. sustainable for the year because I don't know how. I mean, like if I view it on my web browser, it's like echoing, so it's kind of weird. Is everything good audio wise? Let me try to. Testing. Test. Okay, I can just skip that one. Testing, testing, one, two, three. I don't want it to be yellow. Is anything good now? It's kind of. If I turn it more, it's going to be sensitive. Oh, much better. Okay, so 17 decibels. I think 17 is good. All right. What about the background music? Because I know like it's kind of low, but it kind of has to be because I gotta hear the little exclamation point alert for the fishing to be there. I guess. Otherwise, I might actually just fall asleep in between. All right, let's see. Got one. It's an easy catch. Oh shoot. I, okay, don't worry about it. I mean, I could probably do like the game music audio, but it's like it's so repetitive, and especially like if either mist or sand invades leaf, it's annoying because it's like so lively. Um, wait, you mean like in general? I started like I guess 2 days before Halloween this year. But like after that, like I think I bought a car, or I traded in my old car for a new car, and I was busy making money to make payments. So I wasn't really playing that much. Or I wasn't. I was like grinding for experience. I'm mostly just killing bees for uh, honey, and then like I was crafting honey to make a bottle of honey. So I think every bottle of honey sells for like 10 Rio, and I was like maxing out the slot, which is like 200, I think. So I was making like 2,000 Rio per max stack or whatever. Um, and then eventually I went hardcore with fishing. So I want to say that like on the week of Thanksgiving, like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday's Thanksgiving, I was at fishing level 26. And now I'm like fishing level 95. But the only thing is, I prefer the fishing before when it was like left and right movements because it felt more like fishing. This one's more like just mash a button and keep it in this yellow rectangle thing. Well, I mean, I was doing it just because I'm taijutsu, so I was just like killing stuff for exp at the time. But now I know it's like now that I'm like level 38, I just go to like Land of Toad and just do repeatables for the hawk and the raccoon. But I guess I could also do dailies, but like it's getting to the point where like I have to go to either like Mist or Sand Village for one daily, or I had to get several DNA samples from God for whatever the the high hitting creatures, zombies, things. So usually I just do repeatables if I'm not tired of making money with the fish. This is seaweed, twig, or shoe. But yeah, seaweed. Okay, that's good. I'm pretty much doing this for the sake of science because like I want to prove to the people who play this game. I was like, fishing is no joke for making money. So like, what was it? I think last week it was like last Wednesday. I think I went really hardcore, like at least a 16 to 18 hour fishing session, like literally all day. So like what I did was like I just went to Crunchyroll and got caught up on One Piece as much as I could. It's like 50, 60 episodes in one day. Like, God, wow, but whatever. I'm on the third arc, so it's like, yeah. And I made like 40K plus. So originally I was going for like the 100K rod because like there's a achievement for 100K for like the merchant status achievement. So I think it was like rank 3 or something. Um, And like, so I got that achievement. Then I bought the rod immediately, and I realized that like I was using the at the time I had a 2K rod and a 10K rod. I was using the 10K rod for like at least 10 hours, and like switching in between to see if there's any differences. So eventually, when I did the 100K rod, I could tell an immediate difference with the feeling of like the only thing I can say is like there's like a gravity that's like a magnetic pull within the little fish square thing that goes up and down. I can only assume that like with the 150 and then especially the 500, it will pretty much lock on to the fish square. But I'm just really I'm just estimating because like as you can see, I have zero Rio because like I was told I can put Rio in like a container if I have a house, which I do. From what I can tell, you can only have you can only put Rio in one slot per container. I'm assuming. I just don't know how to divide it really. But yeah. So like I guess I'm just fishing until I sleep or until I fall asleep, and then I'll just figure out how much I gain. So that, more so, I have maybe about 4 hours left. I've been going for like an hour and a half maybe. I was testing it for 1 hour, and then um, I had to drive a coworker home because like the store is near my house, and then like if they had to, it's like a 30-minute drive to their house and 30 minutes back, so roughly an hour. I gotta shoot. Hold on. Let's see. Organize this. Yeah, but don't mind me if I like ramble on. I'm just trying to like not fall asleep. But I'm really having the habit of like watching anime or something because like I need some type of input to keep my brain working at the moment. All I really am trained to do now is like listen to that little beep noise and then it's like I'll press the A button because I use controller on Steam. So I'm not really sure. I think it's like spacebar on keyboard, but like the spacebar isn't really that sensitive. Um, doing something video enemy in the back. Okay, good. So like, what level are you for the ninja level at least? Hold on. Oh, there's another one. Hold on. How many people are in the chat? Three. Oh, I'm in the chat, so it's two people. All right, welcome, welcome. For I guess this is literally the first time other people came. Uh, welcome to the Ninja Fishing Simulator. So it's like I'm pretty much trying to prove that like fishing is simple once you get used to the nonsense. Jutsu. Okay, so let me stop for a minute after I catch this. Um, I guess I can just show my controller as I do this. So for right now, I am using a Xbox One controller or whatever, Xbox Series S or whatever is the latest one generation. So um, let me zoom in here so I can, if you can see the actual screen of the game. So if I press for the D-pad, because like analog left kind of moves the character, whatever, in directions. If I press I think it's either the down button for the D-pad, it brings up this little slot where you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 0. So that's pretty much the number keys of the keyboard, like say like above the QWERTY line, then so if you see that I have like I don't have any like healing pills, but I have like what is that? I forgot what it's called. I had the substitution jutsu on number 5, but as you can see that like it automatically is like blue on 6, so it selects 6 immediately. I can like tap the down D-pad again, and if I wanted to do like say the shadow clone jutsu or whatever, I maneuver left and right with the D-pad, and I think it's 4. So then like when I want to select the jutsu, I just press up on the D-pad, and that one will go, and I think that's at level 2 shadow clone, but whatever. It is kind of weird though, because like um, it's actually quite good on taijutsu. I have no idea on other ranged classes, like say like weapon master with shuriken or whatever. Um, you do you are limited in how much hot bar, I guess, because like when you're in the heat of a moment, like for me, I'm taijutsu, so it's like I do like two attacks, then block, two attacks, then block, or so on and so forth. But eventually, like substitution is like five, and then like the other substitution dodge thingy is seven, and then maybe like the buff is like eight, and however whatever is the 35 and 30 jutsus. So, but it just get used to it, I guess. But I have yet to play other classes that have like fire or elemental attacks. I'm strictly taijutsu, and I'm gonna once I'm turned 50, my second mastery is gonna be medic. So we're gonna see how that goes. But hopefully that won't be until like maybe a couple months at the rate I'm going, because I'm going hardcore on fishing for science. So, but that's how you supposedly play on controller. Anyway, like for Steam, it kind of like automatically configures itself, I guess, at the best settings. So say like it's kind of weird though, really. The right analog controller controls the cursor of the mouse, and I believe the the right trigger button or trigger is either left click, and then like the left trigger button is right click. It's weird, but whatever. Time, yeah, that's why I did a lot of research going in beforehand. So my stats right now, I'm like level 38. So my stats are 80 fortitude, 80 agility, and 80 40 chakra. I did some type of calculation to where, like, at least at level 50, or at least the max level, I would have 100 in each fortitude, agility, and chakra, and then a little bit. I want to say like maybe 10 points or 15 points more than the 100. So whatever. I do have a couple of stat reset thingy scrolls because I availed the gold ninja and bought some, NC or whatever you call it, NC stuff. But anyway, I'm just trying to show my journey through this fishing. Um, Even though like I kind of like grew to love the fishing because I love money in the game. I want to buy stuff, especially like to do the collection of the armory and get a bunch of achievements. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, that's five. Five and then one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, sorry, I'm kind of OCD. It's like, but yeah, I'm still trying to, like figure out the mechanics or like the how the fishing actually works. Really, it was like the test of like, is there any difference between the rods? Because I now have the 100K rod, and I can easily tell you after doing like an 18-hour session last week on last Wednesday, 10 hours with the 10K rod, and then when I finally bought the 100K, it's like day and night. So it's like, um, I, from my experience of like, just having the feel or whatever of seeing the little thing go up and down, um, the higher the rod quality thingy, the more easier it is to lock on to the little square thing that you're trying to catch, like the one that's like, you know red and yellow blue thingy, cyan color. But I'm now gunning for the 150K, which I only can guess is that it'd be a little bit smoother because like I'm just basically tapping A, which is pretty much the space bar on keyboard, I guess. Because it says press space when it is a nibble. So this one is like it's set to the A button on Xbox, which is like the X button on PlayStation is set to space for whatever reason on the computer. Yeah, yeah. But since you started in September, do you remember the original fishing? Because I was able to do that for like at least a week. I enjoyed it more because it felt more like fishing because at least for me, because I had the analog stick where it was like fishing with a controller. That's something I've never seen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, hello. Um, oh, hold on. I'm familiar with that name. Why Hage Shin? Anyway, welcome. I am doing this for science and proving to the people, eventually on YouTube or whatever. Hopefully, I can just mute the audio for copyright strikes. But Yeah. See, fishing with a cheap fish. Yeah. So like with the old method, from I can figure out, um, the only progress you would see probably would be proficiency. So, but now with this one, with the update, um, there is like I don't know about proficiency really, but there is I think like a lock on function. Like every time you tap the button for confirm or spacebar, it gets really janky at first, like really sensitive, like up and down, like really sporadic. This one is like with more proficiency level you have, the smoother it is for every button press. Like it goes up and down. But the more expensive rod you have, the easier it is for like there's like more it weighs it seems it weighs more, so gravity is like locking on to the little fish square thing. That's the only thing I can describe, because like it's more like a feeling that you have to see and like go with the button presses. But I literally, I swear, it's like I like used the 10K rod for like over 10 hours, and that thing was jumpy as hell. So yeah, I'm doing this for science, dude. So like I'm really doing an experiment. So I eventually I'm gonna have enough money, the money. Um, last week at the 18-hour session, I literally made over 40K, and like I did not sell until I went to sleep. So it's like I knew this for certain. um, you can make money. You just got to be consistent with this. And eventually, I'll probably do it on YouTube, but I'll probably will uh, mute the audio for like copyright strikes, and I don't want to like Sony and all these other MGM or whatever it's called, just to copyright strike my channel. But yeah, I mean it. I've made, I guess, so many like all these people pretty much just added me with the Leaf Village. And like, I'm just, like supposed fishing person. But I was like, I think it was either Dether or somebody with a D name. He basically like he went to bed for like 9 hours, and I was literally in the same spot watching One Piece for like whatever how long. And like he said, like, dude, you're crazy. I was like, no, you're psycho. I was like, I'm making money though. Like, if you ever make a YouTube video, explain it all. Uh, DM. Oh, that's yours. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Are you part of the dev team? Cause I swear, like your in-game chat thingy is like greenish, whatever. Is that correct? I want to say. 'Cause I know I've seen that name in the chat before. Um, hold up, Nara. Okay, that's the one that's near me. Nara Shikami. So I did the wave, I guess. Wave, wave command. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh shit. There we go. You're gonna be known as the least. Yes, thank you. No, because like I think it was either like Dether or somebody. That I guess he made a joke, but I guess he was serious too. He said that if there was like a village of fish or fit whatever fishing village, I would be Kage or something. It was great. It's like that's the greatest honor, I guess. Um, but really though, like I was thinking, like right now I'm in like what guild? I'm in like Kinko Order, which I guess is like another like an alt guild for like farming or whatever. I want to make my own guild because I'm a gold ninja, and I'd be like, yeah, this is the fishing guild. We or it's like the idea really is like I have, or for other people, I think it was what was his name? Sinner, Sinner. Yeah, I think it was either yesterday, last night, where like he was talking with somebody else, and that somebody else said that he was going for like a weapon that's like 150K Rio. So I told him, I was like, well, after I get my 150K rod, I can just have a goal and give you like 80K or however much you need, whatever. Like, just it gives me something to do, you know, for a goal. Um, let's see, this is inventory and the proficiency levels. Okay, so like for like right now, I'm fishing proficiency level 95, and it seems that I need 12,000 total EXP. I'm about 2,900, 17 out of 12,000. But yeah, I'm doing this for science, so Yay science, but oh, okay. Hop. Yeah, yeah. Why are you green though? Question is like that's kind of weird. Everybody else is like yellow. Oh, is it based on the clan thingy? That's what. Calamity. Lead game. Oh, you're a GM. Hold. Is that? Oh shit. Sorry. Yeah. Respect to you. I love this game, even though it's so simplistic and nostalgic. But whatever. Yeah, I'm literally doing this for science, and I'm recording it because just for people to see that I'm not. I probably am crazy with grinding, but transmutation. Yeah, so like my transmutation is like level 6 because I was doing a shit ton of like honeycomb crafting. Um, but eventually I noticed that like doing the repeatables for the land of toad, like every time you do a quest for a repeatable, you get four toad oil. So getting four toad oil, at least completing, say like killing 50 hawks or killing 25 raccoons and getting five of the feathers or the tails, it's faster than like killing a frog for frog eyes and then like going to the desert maps to get some type of fiber thing or whatever. It's faster to get four toad oils from the repeatable quest than it is to actually like go to the map and farm whatever two items you need. But the thing is, though, I was thinking like somebody said that I should save them so like I could sell them to other people, but I was pretty much just selling it to the NPC because each toad oil is 30 Rio, which is pretty good. You can have to stack of 200, which is 6,000 Rio. So I'm like doing math for like in terms of Rio, but let's see here. But yeah, like I'm just doing this for fun and experimentation and because like really like there's no document or updated documentation about fishing, so I had to like it was great at first because I was starting to like ask the community to be like, how does fishing work, and most of them were like the the old method where like the left and right movement. I prefer that. I kind of wish you had the option to choose whatever, but because it felt more like fishing to me, but I I kind of got used to forced to use the this method, which is kind of like Stardew Valley a little bit. The only thing that I would change is as either to have the option for left or right or up or down, and then keep the progress bar, the little white gray thing that goes up, because from what I remember before, is that you had to keep like if it was left and right, you had to keep the yellow rectangle thing on the fish square thing long enough. If it was like say like maybe like 2 seconds off of the yellow thing, it would lose or fail the cast. So in this, from what I noticed with this one, they have a white progress bar, and you have like say like it goes like 50%. If you somewhat like fall asleep or lose something for like 2 seconds, you can, as long as you have the white progress bar still there, it's gonna still continue trying to reel it in. But whatever. It's I was confused when the developer said that it's more skill based, which like it's kind of easier though if you're I guess I got used to it really quickly, but it's actually quite easier than before because the left and right, um, I guess me it was different with the analog stick because I had uh, uh, force feed or not really, but I had like different pressures to have different speeds. If you go on like I think it was a arrow key, you can't really like have pressure sensitive movement with an arrow key. It's like literally just ones and zeros programmatically. But if it's like an analog thingy, you can have yeah, it's way yeah. Um, but like but even then like with the new lineup of fish, which is like the guppies and the the poison fish and the jelly. I love the jellyfish, but because it's like I actually written down or I made a spreadsheet for like of like all the fish of like it sells for this much Rio, it does this or it gives this much EXP. But in doing so, I can pretty much like have formulas with the spreadsheet where like say like I haven't sold my inventory for like 2 hours now or whatever, so I can figure out how much or like the quantities of each fish, and then I can just like do a quick check of like how many, or say like I think it was like the jellyfish sells for like 92 Rio. If I have like say 40 jellyfish, 40 times 92 or whatever. The octopus, I was told from like a sand player. It's region specific. So like he said that like I forgot which one it was, but one of the octopuses or octopi is found in the rat sewer, and then the other one is found in like some type of mist region map village. As far as I know, according to him, I was catching some fish that were specific to the leaf village map regions. I guess it was like blowfish or something. Because like I was um, he's more like my mentor, but not really, not officially in game. But I was asking him a bunch of questions because he's been playing for a couple of months more than me. But the kraken, maybe it's just like a really low percentage to catch or something, I guess. But I don't know. I'm just having fun fishing and gaining money, and especially spending the money on expensive stuff. So more power to fishing, I guess. Or whatever. I kind of wish there was like more incentive to fish other than money, but like or if there was like an achievement, like a title, where what is it? Let me see. What are the titles that I have? Because I know I had the yeah, I have young money, so that means I at least made it to 100K. So I think to have the bank one is like 10 million. Like that would be like maybe 5 months or more, a year. It's like, uh, I mean, like, where is this fishing quest? Because I was hearing a lot about it. I think you have to fish a little bit from every region. I want to say, or every village, whatever. Don't spoil it for me. But yeah, so, oh, I haven't. So that's like what, near the mist area, I guess. Uh, I mean, oh, I would like to, but I would probably try it when I'm like level 50 when I have the second mastery. I don't know. Where you get the boat. Yeah, I haven't even been to Mist. So like every time I get like a daily quest that goes to like Mist, I just never do it. I sacrifice one daily just to go to another one that actually has like a kill how many, whatever. Well, yeah, I don't know, but like from the past couple times that I see, like I guess it's just like a particular group of Mist people just like to invade Leaf and cause chaos or something. But here I am. It's like I think since if Leaf or whatever is a war zone, it's like the PvP is automatically turned on. I'm trying to fish. I'm stuck in fishing animation. They kill me, and I don't know if this is like a glitch, but like since I say like if I'm killed in my rod is still reeling in fish, it will let me catch the fish even though I'm dead. And then like once I catch the fish, you have that like 10 seconds thing to select where you want to resurrect or whatever to either your house or in a hospital. If that's not a glitch, it's fine. At least you get to focus on fishing until you want to die. But oh, so it is a bug. Okay, what is it intended? It's no longer a bug. It's a feature type thing, or Fisher Lives Matter. Yeah. No, but like I think it was a couple days ago or something. I think it was sometime last week where the invaders for Mist or whoever, it's the Sand, were like commending me because like I wasn't really killing people, but I was fishing during the chaos, and they're like, "The soul of a fisherman. Thank you for PvP." Like, yeah. Well, I mean, it's a good bug. You can't really exploit it because you're still fishing. It still needs to. You can still lose the catch if you're not careful, especially if it's like a guppy. But um, But yeah, like, do you yourself know like the differences between like the 500K and the 150K rod? I'm just doing this to like for my own personal experience, and or is it what was her Ueda? However you pronounce it. the actual like developer coder. Um, I guess I butchered the name. Mm, I told that the others they have stats, but I don't know. Oh, okay. So, wait, what type of stats? I mean, the only thing I know is proficiency. Well, like stats for the fish stamina or something, I guess. I don't know. Quality of the rod or well, um, my unofficial mentor in Discord was saying that like with the old style, the old method with the left and right, he was saying that like as you level up proficiency and have like say several prestige levels, you can only up to have five prestige, which is like 500 levels. Um, After every prestige, you get like some type of like perk or whatever. It makes it easier to fish or, but the only thing I know about the old method, the left and right method, is that like the higher the proficiency, the wider is the yellow rectangle thing. But this one with the new update, it's like the yellow the yellow triangle or rectangle never increases. It just somewhat gets easier to lock on to this fish square. If that makes sense. Mm. Because like right now, like I'm just like lightly pressing the button, and it's like locking on. If you can just tell, it's like locking on to the square. Whereas like at on the 2K rod, if you press a button, it's gonna like go jump really high, and then like and then it falls down faster than it does go up, or something like that. With the heavy or with the more quality or more expensive rods, it's heavier to. It's like it's slower to go up, but goes down faster than before, or just as the same. But it goes up a little slower than it goes down. So I like to call it like a heaviness of gravity effect. So, but like I am willing to sacrifice my free time to test this stuff because this is what we. Is this released or is still in beta? Like I'm pretty sure this is like already like even open beta or because I know it's not closed. I think the other early access. So they're still in the making. Because like I know there's like a One Piece version that's in closed beta. I think something. But anyway, I'm still. I prefer Naruto anyway. Oh, okay. Well, maybe after I get tired, I won't get tired. But after I finish One Piece, wish me luck. I'm already on like level or episode 160 ish. It's still with the Sky Island, I think. So the third arc. So maybe after I get to the time skip, wherever that is, I can try the other one. Still on Steam too, that from what I can tell. So, but I can only assume that it uses somewhat the same engine, just with the different skins of the pirates of the Straw Hat crew and whatever. I've only played since. Okay. Okay. So Hage. How do you pronounce it? It's like I want to pronounce the N at but I know it's an H at the end. Hage. 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 What the hell? It's kind of like it's almost like you're trying to cuss, but you're not. Hage. So do you pronounce the H at the end? I mean, I don't want to be like rude. Um, so the H at the end is just silent. Oh, okay. So it's like Hagashi or Hagashi, like Joe Hagashi from King of Fighters or Fatal Fury. Oh, okay. Was are you like Japanese or Thai or something? Oh, oh, hold on. I'm trying to figure out. So it's Hagashi, like the composer for like Studio Ghibli. I want to say, or was that oh, whatever. Just a weeb. Okay, whatever. I mean, like, I am forever mentally 17, but I'm almost 40 years old, so it's whatever. Um, to each their own. I'm already married to whatever is a cosplayer for like Sailor Mars and for the Sailor Moon people. If you want to see, I have a Luna hat for available at GameStop at one time. But this is the Luna hat, and I have the Demon Slayer hat and some shit ton of other ones, but whatever. For right now, we go to fishing. So, so hold on. I started. Well, really, I started like an hour or 10 to 11 to figure out my settings for sound quality and stuff. And then from like 1 o'clock to now, which is I want to say 2 hours. So let's say I've been fishing for 3 hours. And if you look at my inventory, I have I think a mixture of like say 5, 12, 7, a bunch of like 7 old boots. But yeah, so I predict I'm gonna have like maybe 2,000, 3,000 Rio. So that's about maybe 1,000 per hour on average. But in the first hour or so, I was literally falling asleep. So like I think I took a nap in between every reel. It was kind of funny. But luckily nobody was like in the chat, so like they didn't notice. Um, but yeah, like I will try to document as much as I can because like I've been like power grinding this fishing thing because I find it intriguing and I feel that even the developers don't even know exactly what it is. It's like to explain it, but yeah, that gravity heaviness thing is the best way I can describe because really it's more of like you have to see the little yellow thing and you have to have a feeling of the of the of the fish moving versus like locking on to the yellow rectangle thing. This is mostly a guppy. I know that for sure because it's moving quickly. Redwell guppy. All right. Rory. Uh, one of the developer or one of the coders, I guess, the programmers. The only reason I ask is because like I'm a software engineer. I'm actually trying to make a game based on the Ninja Adventure Pack that goes with Godot or usually with the. It's like a free asset pack, so it uses like a bunch of ninja stuff. He is the. So what is U8? Oh no, U8 is like the sound person, or what is it? I'm confused. Is there only one developer, or there's several? Oh, that's the handle. So Rory is his real name, or their woman. Uh, I mean, I don't know the gender, but okay. But is that like a nickname of some sort? 'Cause I don't. I never heard of it. Well, whatever. That's too much personal information. Oh, he's Asian. So if he's Asian, it's really Lorley, like because they can't pronounce the R, I guess. Or what? But either way, stereotypes aside. Um, okay, but yeah, I say yeah. Well, I mean, if anything, like your username is Higashi, that's at least Japanese or some type of Thai or whatever. But yeah, I'm Filipino, so like even then my in-game name is Epifano, or there's supposed to be an Enye for so Epifanio or whatever, but I can anglicize it with the NIO at the end would be a Neo Epifanio, but whatever. That's not my real name, but I was born on Epiphany, which kind of changed with Trump because it was like Insurrection Day or whatever. But whatever. The point is that next month is my birthday, and I'm off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. My birthday's on a Tuesday. I am gonna fish all day, whatever. Hopefully, I can get to like 250K, so I can spread the wealth to my friends, whoever. The thing is, like, I'm trying to figure out how much does a metal knuckle cost? Because like I'm really trying to grind that Shizu boss, but it's like it's not coming. I've gotten a bunch of rings, but whatever. But I digress. We're focusing on fishing right now, so whatever. That's it. I can make that in like 2 days. Okay, that's great. That's good to know. Do you know for certain that like, say like the tonfa versus the knuckle is there one that's faster for taijutsu? Because I feel that the knuckle is pretty fast. It makes you a little slower than having no weapon at all, but like it's faster than the tonfa, give or take. I want to say, or I would say that the tonfa does more damage per hit than the knuckle, but the knuckle does more hits speed wise. Is that correct? Even then, I'm not really sure because I don't have a Tonfa. I think the level 20 arc, some type of boss that's like not the last boss, but like the second boss has like the drop rate or something. I don't know, but I just like the knuckle because it's actually taijutsu, where like a tonfa is more of a weapon. It makes sense. Yeah, whatever. On to fishing. So hold up. So I got zero Rio, so I have a good concept of how much I actually earned. The only thing I noticed for certain would be like a hack would be like what you mean later on, like as you get more agility or something. Because I know it's like most of these weapons are based on the agility stat. I feel like this is more of an interview than an actual experiment on fishing, but whatever. Did you want me to like whenever this session is done for this day, multiple days hopefully? Did you want me to like strip the audio for copyright purposes of the music and then like give you the muted version, or did you want? Hold up. No, because like I'm talking over it. You're asking questions, so like they have to know the answers. Higher levels, since metal and blood tonfa are stronger in doing damage, even if. Okay. But all I know is that tonfas look, at least in game, tonfas look badass. So knuckles is like you can barely tell, but like at least it's almost like punching and kicking. But either way, I just want a better weapon than a wooden knuckle. That's all. That's all I ask. But I mean, either way, I really want a tier 3 jutsu scroll, but I could eventually buy it because, like, 6K. That's like 3 hours of grinding fishing. But whatever. At least to me, I don't know about the other people because most people don't have the patience to like keep on going. So I was like, I'm not autistic. I'm just like very determined to act because the original premise of me, um, uh, the grinding was to get level 100 or as high as I can go within 30 days. So eventually, I'm very soon, maybe like sometime this weekend, I am going to beat Prestige 1, which is level 100, and I guess eventually, maybe in about a year, probably I'm going to be 500, give or take. It'd be great. You could make a video explaining what you found out. I can yeah, yeah. Is there so everything's on Discord, right? Because like the legacy website, there are threads, but like you can't make new ones or whatever. Like, I'm confused. Since you are one of the devs, are you also a moderator for Discord? Because like I have bought the gold ninja status, and supposedly you're supposed to have like some type of perks for Discord. But I've already made a ticket, but I don't know if I made the right category of the ticket because I did the Discord ticket. So how do I go about getting the gold status, or like what is the perks? Like, cause like all I know is the perks is just basically like you're a gold ninja roll or something. But yeah, as you can tell, my my Discord name is FS2 Feilong, and then my actual in-game name is Epifano. But yeah, thank you, kind sir. So I mean, like if anything, depending on like what language you use, probably like C sharp or C++. I could I could probably help you, but I mostly make Android games, and I'm just now learning Godot Engine 4.0 something. So, but it's kind of odd because like I bought a course on Udemy to learn Godot Engine 4 for a 2D Zelda like game, top down 2D thing. It uses assets for like the Ninja Adventure or whatever. And the gameplay was very similar to this style or your game's style, but your game has like a certain flow to it where it's like faster and fluid. I'm pretty sure I could program it to be that as well. But it, if this game were strictly offline, it would be very similar in concepts to what I am trying to perceive. But I don't know. I just rather just play this game for like research and development, I guess, gave them ideas, and probably not use a Naruto type IP, I guess. But yeah, I do have my own LLC, software development company. Uh, I mean, I'm not broke, so I consider myself successful. But I am an army of one. I do have a couple clients. It's mostly just making websites for them at the moment. But I registered for to be an official verified uh, Google Play consoles whatever developer. So whenever they roll out the requirement that you have to be verified, I already have it. It's only $25, I guess, one time. And then if you do release an app or upload an app to the Play Store, it's like $100, and then they take about 10 or 20% if you have any monetary profits after like the first million or so revenue. Oh, whatever. It's the same thing with Steam. Steam is like 30% or something after a certain revenue amount. It wasn't always as smooth. We had to remake the engine to cause. Oh, okay, yeah, because like especially with the I noticed with the diagonal movement, it's very fluid, especially with the dashing. The dashing's great. It's like you can almost do like races or something, like point A to point B. Do like some type of that could be an event actually. It's like parkour, but with uh, with the little avatars, or like the my little game of like professional game of tag or something. Mm. But yeah, I am honored that like one of the staff members are actually on my stream right now, because I am literally doing this for science because nobody has done it before, so I might as well be the first one. Um, but yeah, I am intrigued for like a title for Fisher because I because like literally somebody a couple like last week said that if there were like a fishing village, I would be Kage, which is like I am elected, I guess, apparently. Oh, okay, that's good. Well, thankfully, that's good. You woke. So are you in America, or because it's like I'm. It's like 3 a.m. for me. I'm in Central Time Zone. Oh, Europe. Okay. Well, where in Europe though? I mean, if you don't, I don't want to dox you or anything. But I mean, whatever. If you're comfortable, Eastern. Yeah, I never memorized the time difference. So that's like what 8 hour difference? Okay, whatever. That's nice. Yeah, but like for me, I'm used to graveyard shift, so like I sleep at like 6 a.m. and I wake up at like 1 o'clock. So like I work at a pizza parlor. Uh, the other people are I don't know if the other people are here, but if you're familiar with I think it's in Europe as well, Papa John's Pizza. Um, I work there. I actually have three jobs. I'm about to add a fourth job to get more money, but it's gonna. If I do get the fourth job, I would have two outside jobs and two at home based jobs. So basically, one of my jobs is at home is the company that I run, which is pretty much like me developing software and whatever, trying to make money every 6 months of passive income. The other one is like it's like a gig based job where like I'm a tech support for senior citizens. It's really nice actually because like people like say like if an old person has like an iPhone and they don't know what to do, or like it's their first time trying to get like a mobile device, even like an old Nokia cell phone or whatever. I try to help them as much as I could because like my mom's like 84 or 82 somewhere around there. I forget. I had to do math. 1942 whatever is 84. Okay, whatever. Yeah, but anyway, the other job is like my main steady income is like pizza with Papa John's. The other one probably would be Burger King, so or some other fast food job because it's easy money. Primarily, I am a cashier, I guess, because I hand the pizzas out, get customer service for angry customers. Why did you screw up my pizza? Why did this delivery driver do whatever? I mean, hold up. What was? Hold up. We've got Domino's here. Okay, whatever. Domino's is okay. It is the most popular go-to delivery for America, all because like it's very cheap, or it's like the bang for the buck is probably best quality at for the bang for the buck. Um, 'Cause I think it was like you get three pizzas for $15, like 555 back in the day. It probably is a little more now, but I think for Papa John's you get like they have a promo where now it's like you get like a up to seven topping pizza for like $10 for a large 14-inch whatever. But that's far that out. For a while, I think for almost like a month, they were having like 50% off all the pizzas, which is stupid, but whatever. I honestly think Papa John's is trying to like either get rid of all the dough or something, and try or slowly like yeah, it's capitalism, yeah, whatever. Usually I don't get political, but I mean, like, I was incarcerated for a third-degree felony, which is pretty much like hitting my dad in the groin for self-defense. But since he was a senior citizen at the time, he cannot defend himself supposedly. But if I hadn't defended myself, I might have been like mortally injured, basically. But long story short, where was I going with this? I forgot. Anyway, but yeah, fishing. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, usually what I do, since I have like four, what is it? Mostly the the boots only have like a max slot of one, I guess. So um, as soon as I get a bunch of boots, I have to like sell the boots and then go again. The only hack that I see, or not really hack, but like advice that I can tell other people who are watching this and like, have the audio enabled or something, is that if you have 50 seaweed or just seaweed in general, save them because you can go to the Leaf Village food stand, festival food stands, and buy rice cake. And you can, I think it's like 25 Rio per rice cake, or one token per rice cake, and then like one token is 25 Rio. So I did the math already several times. So I believe 50 tokens, 50 times 25 is like 1,250 or 1,250, something like that, or some whatever 1,280 maybe. Um, and then like the average for cooking, like what is it? I think it was like maki sushi. I should have one here. Did I not sell it? I think I already sold it. But maki, it's like the lowest level you can have for cooking. It's an item. You get 2 to 4 quantity per craft. But the only thing is, like, when you craft that, you only get one experience for the food, for the cooking. It doesn't matter. But my my surprise was like, those makis sell for like, I forgot how much they sold for, but like uh base, I think it was like 12 Rio per maki. So at a maximum, uh, I don't know if well it ever, but I just did the average of say like 3 times 50. So like for every time you crafted, you get three. You have 150 times 12. That's like 1,800 Rio. So for like you're spending, like 1,200 something to get 1,800 something. It's like free money, and you just gotta like press, or you have to click craft 50 times or whatever. But it's more money, more Rio. It's like, yeah, I got the money and I got the honey. Yeah, whatever. Dated for sure, but dated reference. And I need water. What the fuck? But yeah, I really wish though, like I would have streamed that one day where it was like literally 16 plus hours, and I don't know if I should, eventually just like have like Netflix on or something and just watch movies all day while fishing. But I actually got used to it now. It's like I hear the little exclamation point beep, and I'm just like pressing A for the love of God. But yeah, let's see here. Oh shit, did I do it? Yeah, okay, that's good. But I mean, like, as a developer or at least a moderator, I'm not sure what type of staff you are, but do you think there's any eventual upgrade to like have um, more rewards for fishing per se? I mean, like, it's already good enough as it is, but it's like there has to be some type of achievement of like master fisherman if you go to like, you know level 500 proficiency. something, or just anything level 5 or level 5 prestige anything. But from what I can tell, I think fishing is the fastest one to level up because like I think the other ones are like with the wood cutting you get like maybe four exp per cut down or depending on how big the tree is, it's either like 2, 4, or like 8 experience, and it only gets higher when you get proficiencies. Yeah. I can't guarantee, but yes, I'll certainly try to make sure that there's more stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean, like for me, jellyfish is like the most efficient thing to, or most feasible stuff to catch because like it's slightly easier than a guppy, or it doesn't move as much as a guppy. But the guppies are like 75 or 80 Rio, but they have like almost 200 EXP, like 190 something. Whereas the jellyfish, I had to open up my spreadsheet for specifics. But I know for a fact that the jellyfish sells for 92 Rio to an NPC, and then like I think it's like 160 something EXP, whereas like 92 Rio sold, oh something like that. I really loved grinding the journal when I was a player. I mean, you're not a player now, or you're just what are you, just customer support or something? uh, it's like no, he's HR. Okay. Is there any? Are you the only one that's viewing the stream? Apparently, I can't. I just do what I do. Oh, okay, well, more power to you, sir. Let me check. Let me check the other stuff here. No, there's no thingies. Nothing. Just keep on doing what I want. Let me check Facebook. Nothing on Facebook. All right. I have like, if you haven't tell, like, what is it? I have like two monitors. This is the main one, like the actual game monitor. This is I guess, the chat monitor. This is, I have a iMac and I have a gaming desktop that has Facebook on there, just so I could not utilize the game window or move it, whatever. And then I have a TV with the PS5 and Switch. So I have a lot of technology. I want to say about $30,000 worth of technology in my room, but whatever. I also am a DJ primarily for Final Fantasy 14, so I have like a DJ turntable. I also got like a Novation Launchpad Pro MK3 or whatever. So yeah, I went hardcore on like business credit, so or personal and business credit. So yeah, I owe a lot of money. I want to say 100 grand, but whatever. On to fishing, making fake money to compensate for real debt. Like, but whatever. What is this? Oh, so like, so for every GM has like that halo thing above their head, or is that just you? I wonder. Hold up. Is there a way I can have the chat on the actual video? Mm, anyway, I'll probably just have this particular video saved for like 7 days. I will reread the chat log and then try to summarize my, whatever the chat versus my answers to the questions. I will try to transcribe it. If not, there's an AI function for that, I think. And I will try my best to make a guide that will eventually be either on a website and or Discord, probably Discord. If not, I have my own website domain and web server or web host to make my own kind of like wiki about it. Have you tried figuring out how the reel throw affects your fishing? What do you mean? Like you mean like when you cast the rod? Like I'm not really sure what you mean. Like say like good versus perfect. Is that what clarify, sir? The distance you um not really, because like um I never, from what I can tell, it's either good or perfect. Let me try right quick. Hold on. I want to go on the bottom. So that one's nothing at all. Okay, well it's very pitiful. My, I guess there's not really that much. It affects fishing. Okay, well let's see. Probably it would be maybe like the more. Wait, what? It's more. I mean, well, depending on where your avatar is positioned and like how much water is in the map, you could probably it's more like positioning for the sake of positioning. I don't really think it affects like catching, um, because well for right now like I'm near like a very big body of water, so it didn't matter. But if I'm in like other maps where it has like a limited amount of space for water, like say like Land of Toad, if I keep on doing a full cast, it's going to fail because it reached too far. It affects what you can catch depending on. Really? Huh. Well, I mean, well, hold on. What was that one that I caught? So I just caught a rare fish, and I had like the lowest level of throw. I honestly don't think it's working as it should right now. Um, I mean, if anything, theoretically or logically, if you have a weak throw, you should have a weak casting in or whatever. You know, like it's more sensitive to like for the fish to like um, to flee. Whereas like a perfect one, it's like more secure, but whatever. Just my thoughts about it. But however the game is working, I'm just out of habit. I'm like always near perfect or like good perfect casting rating thingy, just for the sake of speed. Where like if I get like how many successful catches can I have in less than a minute? That's what it is. So hold on, what is my fishing level now? Oh, I'm gonna be 96 in about 15 minutes, I guess. So I'm near 8,000 out of 12,000 max. This one, I think it's not a guppy. It's like a poison fish or fire fish or something. I can tell by the width of the yellow targeting thingy. Yeah, this must be a fire fish. Hold on. Oh, jellyfish. Okay, whatever. That's close enough. It affects what you can catch. Okay, I think it throws you. Uh, I think it throws the map off a bit because you're standing on an elevated. I mean, did you want me to go in like? Hold on, I can. Where was that? I want to go to Toad Island. Hold on, let me see. Or Land of Toad, or whatever it's called. The one because there's like I want to say like I have to cast a particular way, otherwise like the cast would it would overcast and I would fail the cast. Here. Oh shit! I need money to uh I will sell 50 Rio. Oh, there's a clothing store here. NPC, where are you? Let me see here. Yeah, cause like once I figured out how much the fish sell for, I was like, if I try to actually go for like experience versus fishing, I'd be like, okay, I died. I need 50 Rio. I sell 50 Rio worth of fish, and then I go back again. So I was like, it's great. So boots are 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 32. So I think I'll just sell maybe the anchovy. The anchovy is 6. 3 anchovies. Exactly 50. That's nice. Okay. I should have kept one though for the sake of the thing. Anyway, let me go to that's this one right here. The toad. It's either you go to the toad or you go to the main the mission building, I guess what it's called. Oh yeah, this one. I've been fishing way too much. I forgot where the thing is. Okay, so I know for certain this area. I usually did this when like I was fighting a bunch of hawks and just during the time where it's you have that 30 seconds of like non-recovery. So I'll say like here, this small area here, like really small. If I cast and then like I do like an overcast, it's going to not even go because it's overcasting. So, but if I do the tiny cast or like that one, it's going to it's in the middle. So it's like basically two tiles, I guess. Let me just try. Now, if I go, I think it was here. Yeah, right here. If I do a full cast, hold on, do a full cast, it's still not going to go because it's too much. It's too much. So it like kind of like resets. If you can't see that, it resets. But if I go like one tile away and do a full cast, it's going to go like right before at the edge. And then like if I go like right here, and it's the same thing where like if I overcast, it doesn't go. But if I turn slight to the right and I have full cast, it goes in. That's from what I noticed. I'm not really sure what the intention was for the casting meter, whatever you call it, or the throw pressure, whatever you throw meter, I guess gauge thing. I'm not sure the specifics of the terminology, but either way, like I could fish on the land of Toad all day, but it's kind of boring because nobody's here hardly. And usually when I do it, it's like I'm just like fishing during my recovery time if I almost at the edge of death. So I'm gonna go back to the village so I can see people interact and stuff. Um, yeah, and then I have to go here. Because certain fishes only appear. Okay, well, I will definitely try to experiment with that one time. But probably not right now because I need to get money. So money is more important right now. But yeah, I will definitely keep a note on that. Where like I want to say that like it it would make much more sense like if you did like a short cast, you would only get like a shoe or a twig or a seaweed, and then like a medium cast, you would get like the common or uncommon, rare, and then like um, the perfect cast, you would only get like legendaries. Hold on, let me see here. Okay, this is the uncommon and common. This one is legendary, rare, legendary. Okay, whatever. I gotta drink again, but oh god. Let's see here. Okay, you're still there. So, oh, you actually have the GM status. All right, or the GM hat. I want to say. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty well. I mean, there's gonna be a VOD eventually, which I can pretty much like give you. You can edit it however you want. I'm not really sure how you can like edit the audio where it's like only mutes the music. But oh yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for helping make the game or being part of the staff at least. It's like this is. I mean, this is more like nostalgia for like old school Naruto and stuff. But yeah, it's great. And I am very happy to sacrifice my time or free time to experiment because it's fun, really, trying to do all this calculations and experimentation and whatever. So, but yeah, all of my findings and expertise of trying to game and all that or whatever, I will definitely do my part and tell you what I know or what even if there's like bugs and stuff. But yeah, I think I have maybe like an hour and a half left before I need to sleep because I work at 4 p.m. Later today, and it's already like almost 4 a.m. Oh yeah, cheers, dude. Yeah, have a good one. Oh shit. Hopefully I can get more people to go on the stream, so I can like I mean like I stream more games too. I just haven't done it in a while. So like I do like oh I don't know if you're probably already busy with the stuff you're about to do. Rambling on. Yep. I'll just enjoy the music, I guess. I need water though, to be honest. I'll probably drink like chocolate milk or something. Actually, I gotta go to the bathroom. let me hide the camera right quick. Video capture. There we go. I am back. Try to. Well, I don't know if they can hear me anyway, or hear me enough. I re-enable the camera. Okay. Then I go back to doing what I be doing. Exit. F9. Okay. And then I wave. Twitch. Twitch. Oops. So, okay, so Higashi's still in seeing the thing. Hmm. Uh, well, you may know better because you live for fishing. I noticed. I noticed an improvement with the second run. Yeah. I can catch legendaries. Yeah. Yeah, the more. Yeah, the more expensive the rod, like. Oh shit. Hey. Hey. I need a better rod. What? Um, Nice. So I got, I guess, an hour and a half. Hold on, let's see. About 1 hour. So I got 2 hours and a half. Oh, yeah. 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. 3:30, 6 a.m. 2.5. How far can I go? Ooh. How do I fish? Oh, you press space. You press space instead of left and right, and keeping the yellow box within the moving moving greenish box until the white is 100%. Until the whitish box marks already it is 100%. Yeah, it takes some getting used to. Oh, uh, I use a gamepad on Steam, so um, oh yeah. Nice. For science. For science. Yes, for science. Oh god. Wait, what did he say though about trying to get the Discord? Something about making a guide? Seaweed. Alright. So let me see here. Okay. Higashi, Higashi. Fishing with a controller. That's something I've never seen. Okay. If you ever make a YouTube video, turn it off. If you ever make a YouTube video, turn it off. DM Higashi. I'm not sure. Ah. So. I might have to like add captions or something. I guess because like deleting the video or
Finish this strong with nothing but.
making.
Up next, I got some music that's gonna take you off to the skate park. Dirty heads first. I'm on vacation every single day, cause
Oh my
I'm on
god.
vacation. Hey, I'm on vacation. If you don't like your life, then you should go and change it. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, cause I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, every single day. Everybody sour like a lemon tree. I'm just smiling down upon my enemies. Do the shit and love it on a daily. Say you hate your job, but you never leave, but that ain't gonna be me, that ain't gonna be me.
I mean, since I'm gonna mute the audio, you know, I'll just watch One Piece, I guess.
Easy, but right now my feet they greasy. Ascension from the ground up, now my hands they ain't so greasy. Feel me? Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, cause I love my
Oh god.
occupation.
I could probably like
I'm on
split the
vacation
video,
every
maybe.
single day, every single
To,
day, every single day, every single every single day, every single day. Illuminate my future bright, so thankful for everything. Rejuvenating my inner light as I work hard for all I need. Open arms, embracing life and all of which you gave me. Hard work it pays off. My life now is paying me. Close my eyes and think of you that's in my pathway. I live a life I live, enjoy the ride along the way. I'll make a living out of living, yeah, that's what I say. I've got one life and one life worth living. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, cause I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, every single day, every single day, every single Van Gogh, my earlobe. I can't hear, I'm here though. I may be a weirdo, but this is my year, yo. My life may be crazy. My lack of the lazy has let me do shit that I love on the daily. Get to do the shit I love upon a Everybody go and live your daydreams. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, cause I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation. If you don't like your life, then you should go and change it. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, cause I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, every single tonight. I wanna give it all to you in the darkness. There's so much I wanna do, and tonight I wanna lay at your feet.
can I edit the server?
'Cause girl, I was made for you.
Oh, streamer mode.
And girl, you were
Oh, I did other stuff, I guess. This is general. Don't. Hello, um, person that joined again. I want to come fish with you guys. Okay. Klein Well, well, as you can see with the game footage or whatever, I am currently. Now the question is, what are you mist or sand? I believe it is allowed now. From what I read through the chats of the council or something, I don't know. As long as you don't really like PvP people, I guess. Do to scroll. Well, trying to figure out. So, I mean, okay. Good. I'll give it a try. Yeah, yeah. No question. What is your in-game name? Is it because I'm fishing with Nara Silver? Okay. Oh, you basically just posted in the Discord thing. Okay. So this one. But yeah, I am currently doing an or I guess not really an experiment, but I am experimenting with the fishing, or at least trying to see what's the average rate of like how many fish can I catch in a certain amount of time versus how much Rio, how much money I can make per hour, I guess. I already know the answer for like very long sessions. So like if I did it for like 16 to 18 hours last week on Wednesday, I made like 40K. So it's like if you want money, get serious about fishing. So uh, yeah. I actually made spreadsheets about or formulas to calculate the pricing of the fish. If you have something like the quantity, like I know for a fact that like jellyfish sell for 92 Rio. If you have like 50 jellyfish or a max stack, 50 times 92, it's like 4,500 something or more. So like I think there's like 26 different types of fish per area. From what I can figure it out with other people from like sand and mist villages, different areas of like leaf have like certain fish, mist have certain fish, sand have certain fish. I want to say it's like at least one fish they're particular to their lands. But, sadly, there is no like map that has all the fish. I wish there was, but I've pretty much just been like spamming fishing at the Leaf Village bridge near the fishing NPC. But seems to be the most lively because like if I fish in a secluded area, it's very boring. There's no interaction, so might as well just like accept the chaos as it is. But I can, or I will probably make a Google spreadsheet version, or at least give you like a LibreOffice equivalent to the Excel sheet of what I've made so far, which is pretty much like everything but like three fish. I pretty much only mastered the leaf fish catch rates and whatever. But to give you a synopsis, I do have the 100K rod for science. I am trying to make money for 150K and hopefully eventually the 500K rod to see the differences. The only differences I can tell so far is that like the more expensive the rod, the easier it is to catch the fish. So um, I'm a fan of the same. I hate fishing. Yeah. Well, I mean, because like it's just monotonous. You're just basically like hearing the ding of the exclamation point. And you're like, press the button. Um, but at least like I'm fishing with like Nara here, the female avatar. I've made so many friends because they're like, "How are you doing this for so long?" It's like, "Are you a bot? Is this my wife?" And my wife is chatting. Oh, she's at church. Okay. So I have more time. Roughly 2 more hours to go until she goes back. But it's fine. Yeah. But yeah, if you have any questions or concerns about fishing mechanics, earlier just now, for about maybe like 30 minutes or 45 minutes, I was talking to Hagashi about one of the staff members. I forgot his exact role. I think he was like Discord moderator or something. But he was explaining to me some of the mechanics that are supposed to be programmed within the fishing versus what's actually happening. So I'm actually testing what's actually happening. The only long session I've done was like 12 hours. Yeah, yeah. So like 12 hours of fishing is really nice for like if you never like if you just hold out on selling and just like when you're absolutely done you sell. It's like 7K Rio easily. But I remember that 16-hour session. I literally like never stopped. I was like a beast. I was possessed. So I literally had over 40K. So if you want money to buy the most expensive weapon or what a bunch of healing items or whatever consumables, you learn how to fish and you learn to accept the fate of a fisherman. So uh, are they killing me? I have PvP off. So Nara died. Okay. I will attempt. Did they kill you or what? Like I have PvP turned off. It's a safe zone, so sorry, dude. Like the life of a fisherman. All right. It happens, I guess. Just remember to turn PvP off. You might have entered a war zone and it just like stuck or something. My God, what happened? There. Yeah, I'm unaffected because I have PvP turned off. Okay. The way PvP puts you enter in the territory you affect. Yeah, yeah, no. The way it's supposed to work for right now, or the way it is working out, if you enter a war zone, it's automatic PvP for everybody within the zone. Supposed to though, like after you exit the war zone, it's supposed to go back into like automatically into PvP off. Sometimes it doesn't work though on certain maps, like say like Valley of the Fates with two giant ninja thingies or whatever. That is a war zone always for some reason, and then like it doesn't turn off automatically. You have to manually turn it off. It's annoying. Yeah, yeah, something like that. But are you sand or are you mist? You said you weren't leaf. Most likely, I believe you're just because right now I think based on like personal opinion, I think Leaf hates or Mist has like some type of blood war with Leaf, and then like we're just trying to defend ourselves or something. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Just remember to turn PvP off and just watch the fireworks happen. I guess. Um, but yeah, like, do you have any questions about fishing though? Because I'm trying to explain to people, which I will pretty much either download the VOD or the video on demand and probably edit it to have no music for copyright issues. But I will make a guide, or at least Hagashi will help me make a guide. He will take all the data that I know so far and make a guide for fishing on Discord and or with the website. Gee, what annoying dude. Eh. PvP is off when I enter an enemy. Oh right. Because that's pretty much a war zone already. All right. Is there a way to stash it? A container? No. I mean, recently I just found out that you can store Rio on a container, but you can apparently only store Rio in one slot per container. It's kind of weird, but all right. So hopefully I can stay up for a couple more hours. I have 2 more hours supposedly uh, before before I get sleepy, at least. If it's all about money, whew, all right. Well, hopefully you can enjoy the stream and enjoy the music. Do you have any requests for the music? I'm using Spotify at the moment, but whenever I upload this video to YouTube, it might be edited to where like I mute the audio for copyright strike purposes. Okay, because I mean it's just my Spotify DJ recommended stuff that I've listened to before and similar stuff. I guess that's how it works. But I was more concerned about the actual volume of the music because I think for right now I have it slightly lower than my own microphone because I you gotta be able to hear me. I guess um, it might not be that clear if not muffled, but at least that kind of helps with the copyright. Maybe whatever. I will probably try to up. No, I don't want to upload because it'd be a copyright strike. Three strikes in your. Yeah, I will mute the audio during the, or I would edit. I'd probably add captions or something in between, like scenarios of answering questions from the dev or the staff. Higashi, whatever. At least Higashi is verifying a lot of information that I just assumed that was like theory. So, Alex Higashi, indeed, nice view. Okay, whatever. Oh God. Well, at least he's back because he's messaging in game. So, whatever. Shit. This has to be like a common or uncommon. What, so what is this? Rare, rare. Oh, I got a boot. I have to switch that one off. Okay. I think it's some type of sardine or anchovy that I'm missing. Oh, it's going to be good. I got maybe an hour left. Probably 30 minutes left before I sleep. Or fall asleep. Forced to sleep. Oh, God. Oh, no, she has PvP turned on. Oh, good luck. Oh, no, she drowned it. Deserved? What do you mean deserved? Oh, like, did she initiate the attack or something? I didn't know. I couldn't tell. I was focusing on catching fish. Oh, okay, okay. Um, I mean, like, oh, whatever. I'm literally just fishing for the sake of fishing. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, but I'm PvP off and fishing, so I'm enjoying myself, making money, buying stuff that I really expensive. Have a goal at the end of the day. It's fine. Whatever. To each their own. Everybody has their own kicks about how to play the game or whatever. So. For most people, it's like this is a PvP server type game, so whatever. Okay, I got the anchovy back, so yeah. Now time to max out every fish, maybe. Well, I mean, hopefully, like, no, hardly anybody attacks me because I think for the past couple of days they already know I just do nothing but fishing. So y'all can be whatever. I'm gonna have fish and get my money from the NPC. Got another seaweed, so that's like 15 seaweed. I need 35 more. Whatever. Oh God, let me stretch here. Oh, no, that's not the thing. Um, I'm trying to stay awake. At least my eyes. So I know which I need to actually fish. I will probably let you know 10 minutes before I actually crash out, but whatever. Okay, a dwarf thingy. All right. How much dwarf do I have? 7? Yes, 7. Fishing levels 96. Let's go. Yeah. Can I make it to 97 tonight? God, 12,000 EXP to level. Lucky me. Oh, God, let me redo my build for a second here. Oh, shit. I did. Oh, it feels so much better. Maybe I should just turn off my webcam or something. That's not really. Well, people actually can see what I'm doing at least. Discus fish. All right. Hey, I'm back. Were you speaking? Oh yeah. I was speaking to Higashi for a good bit. If you read the chat log with Higashi, speaking or whatever, talking, he was basically like trying to clarify with me certain mechanics of the fishing, so I can like kind of like do a quick synopsis. But basically, like, um, I don't know. Like, do you have any questions that I haven't already answered, or when you were gone? I guess that would be the easier way. I can explain it again over and over for the people who haven't been here before. Okay, welcome, fourth person for the viewer. I don't know. It doesn't really update me that much. Okay, fine. Oh, so it's like four. Okay, four people, including me. All right, so if there's like a fifth person, let me know, and I can welcome them and explain what the hell I'm doing. Let's see here. Okay, I don't even fish. I'm still baiting on baiting basic. Yeah, yeah. So, um, uh, did you ever experience the old method of fishing where it's like left and right? But like, again, you said you never fished at all, so that's like a self-answered question, I guess. Um, but yeah, there before this updated version where you go up and down, um, it originally was left and right with the arrow keys, or the if you use controller for Steam, it was the analog stick left and right. They This method kind of made it easier to where like it's just up and down, similar to like Stardew Valley, but not really. There's also a progress bar where like it starts at 0, and then like as soon as you the little target yellow rectangle box goes into the the moving square for the fish. The progress bar slowly goes up to 100%. As soon as it gets to 100%, you catch the fish. Plain and simple, but not so simple, I guess. Other than that, like it's a very good way to make money. However, if you are not patient, this is not for you because patience is definitely a requirement. Um, oh, shit, I get the wrong button. Um, okay, so yeah, I did it a bit, but it's mainly because I'm not interested in fishing this stuff. Oh, so you just tried it to try it, I guess. But I mean, like, if you do have like a monetary goal that you want to buy like a really expensive item, fishing is a good passive time. Like, say, I would only start fishing only when if you don't have a house and you like faint and go back to the hospital. I believe it is like 10 minutes of recovery for the battle injuries, so you might as well just fish while you're trying to go into full health status and no bodily harm or whatever. Other than that, like for me at least, it's addicting because I get more money, more fish, more money. So, and I like money in game, in real life. I honestly, the reason I want money is to make cool. Yes, yes. The 6,000 house, 6,000 Rio house is awesome. I myself have a 2,000 Rio house, Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna pay rent with this. I would say you would fish for like 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours. You will definitely make like 7K. So you can actually make like enough for 2 months at a time. But either you would have to also level up your proficiency. The higher the proficiency, the easier it is to catch the fish. Um, in the old method, um, or the old implementation of the system, the higher the proficiency, the wider the box, the yellow box is. From what I can tell, there is no widening of the box anymore, but there is a more controlled, smooth effort when you're like reeling in, like say like you're just pressing the space bar just like one time to keep it afloat in the same area. It's a lot easier to control now with the higher the proficiency. And then the difference of the more rods versus the cheaper rods, the more expensive rod has like a gravity slash magnetic effect to the actual fish, so it's easier to stay there in the range of the fish. That makes sense. I guess you're able to like lock on for a certain like for like 2 seconds or something. Um, what is this? Text was oh, that's a different Discord. Don't worry. But I can't. Oh, yeah, I already read that. But is there any other questions? Because like really, all you have to do is like scroll up a bit and like read what Higashi said, and I could probably reiterate what I said because I don't reply with the writing. I reply with the speaking. So, or if not, you could probably like kind of like rewatch this as soon as I upload the DVD or the VOD to YouTube. If it doesn't get copyright strited, and if I do have to remove the audio, I would have to like transcribe the hard coded subtitles. So it's kind of like subtitling myself basically. And I have talked a lot in the past 3 hours or so. Oh, what is the chat saying? They are taking a. Silver is not me. Right, what? Oh, hold on. Silver, are you fishing with me? Which avatar are you? Oh, you the red one. Okay, whatever. Okay, okay, yeah. I forgot basic game mechanics at this point. I am not only by perfection. I just want to fish. Yeah. I mean, many people who play this game do not understand the life of the fisherman. It's actually very calming and peaceful, and you make money with selling fish. The most expensive fish so far is a jellyfish for 92 Rio, and I believe they also get like 172 EXP. Um, something. What is this? I'm having trouble opening my eyes. Okay. Shit. Close my eyes just a bit. All right. So, based on the my involuntary movement of closing my eyes, I'm I'm eventually going to be forced to just sleep. So I will try my best to stay on as long as I can, but it's not looking good apparently because I am tired, dead tired. But at least I had money today, like real money, with the real job. Um, that's another one. But yeah, kind of enjoy the show and maybe come back or maybe go to my YouTube channel, which I don't know. If it's probably on my Discord. Um, something. My original Discord username is Evastufalong. In-game name Epifano. I guess because I'm streaming right now, I can't change the server specific name. So whenever I get off, I'm gonna do that first time. But oh god, my eyes hard to close. Anyway, though, do you have any questions before I basically fall asleep? Silver protection. Boy, that's not even. I mean, I could probably make my own website with a bunch of screenshots and stuff to explain everything. Oh god. I'm going to try to. Oh, no, she's trying to get a mount, I guess. Mm. Oh god. Sorry, keep on talking. I'm just trying to stay awake for the moment because I really want. Oh, I'm not gonna have 97 tonight the way I'm going. I'm gonna have maybe like halfway. But oh, god dang. So I'm like 1, 2, 4, 8 out of. So that's like 11,000 more good to go. Are there any Nin online vids you watch? No, no. So far, so forth. I think I am the only one that's, to my knowledge, that's making a video about fishing. But in general, I don't really have a particular person. It's just if I see Nin, I click. So, and I think I have to make a hard decision and pretty much have to stop the stream for now. If you do have any questions about at least the game or fishing in general, you can message me on Discord, which is the same username, just without the capitals, FSU Phelan. So I will eventually add you once I get up, or if you can do it now, I can add you now and worry about it later. And I can barely open my eyes to read the whatever you're writing. So I have a quick question before you go. All right, what's the question? I mean, at this point, I'll pretty much just like try to stay online for 30 minutes to answer questions, but I will not fish because you need to be able to see and have reactions for that shit. Um, well, um, just for the sake of it, I'm going to see how much I made. So, what's the actual difference between perfect cast and great? So that was actually the question of Hagashi, one of the GMs of this game. According to him, there is a difference of the distance, or I guess the type of fish that you get from distance. From what I can tell from more than 20 hours of fishing or whatever, is that it's literally just the distance. Like if you're in like a weird map where it has like a small puddle of water, um, obviously you want to cast really low and on that meter. Whereas like if you're fishing on a bridge, you might as well just go for the whole thing. You know. Yeah. So jellyfish are legendary, but it's somewhat easier to catch than the guppy. The guppy is the hardest fish to catch because it moves so fast. Um, but yeah, like uh, the jellyfish by itself for one of them sells for 92 Rio. So that is a godsend. If you can like max out jellyfish, you'd be have like at least 4,000 Rio, and say hello to whatever the hell you want to buy. Is there any more questions? 'Cause I want to try to stay up. It's hard to. I'll probably just close my eyes, but I can't read your questions, so it's kind of like give and take. But let me in the meantime, let me see how much Rio that I have made during this session. It is what is the time? Hold on. 3 hours. Wow. Okay, so that's I'm gonna say for 3 hours time, I'm gonna make this much Rio. So, what is it? Paradise Fish, that's 36. So 12, 432, 160, 11 of these halibuts, 473. I don't need that one. That's what, 20? 45 Rio for the brown catfish, sell the whole stack. Got 540 Rio. Blue Ram is 25, sold 6, which is 150. Neon Tetra is 12 Rio times 13, which is 130. Electric Fish, that's like 50 or 60. And sell 2 be 180 or 120. This one, this should be 33. Sold 6, that's 180 something or more. 198. Okay, then well, I'm just going to sell everything. Now, this one is more like 77, 75, and 80. So this one's the least, this is the mid, this is the boss. Um, yeah. All right, let me try to answer questions before I get sidetracked here and actually fall asleep on while recording. Um, okay. Do whatever is best for you. Oh, okay, whatever. Let me finish my. So I've already made 2,500. I still have more fish to sell. Wait, drop. No, I have to interact with the thing. Okay. Sell. Very nice. Yeah, yeah. So, but like, if I were to have maybe like 2 more hours, I would have had like 4,000. So, well, right now I might have 4,000 right now. Apparently, I have 3,500 right now. 11, which sells for 176, which sells for 210, which sells for 200. This one sells for 126. 9. This is 486. 92 times 3 equals 26, 27.6. And this one is how many? What? No, no. Stack, stack. All right, stack. 110, 110. And then I sell the shoe, the boot. So I made 5,381 Rio in about 3 hours. Technically 4 hours because the first hour wasn't reported or kept track. Or whatever. Yep. I see that. But I'm sorry, guys. I have definitely got this. Oh, hold up. I got a new viewer. Let me see here. Welcome, Demicha. It's almost like dementia, but Demicha. Welcome. To summarize, I'm pretty much not going to fish anymore. I'm just going to answer questions if you have any. But I'm doing this for the sake of like because there's no information for the updated fishing mechanics. Uh, I have about maybe like 40 minutes ago. I was talking to Higashi to have clarification, or he had questions that I had to answer the actual what I fished for like almost 200 hours now, or the entirety of like how I put like this is the game for me apparently. So um, yeah, like if you have any questions, I can tell you. Eventually, I'm going to like give all the data that I have on fishing to Higashi. He's going to like probably make a guide. If not, I can pretty much make my own guide with my own website. Blah blah blah. But it'll be a while for me. It might be faster for him to do because he actually has time. I have three part-time jobs. I'm only off 2 days a week, so that's why I'm like going heavy on the 2 days a week that I'm off. But whatever. Do you know what fish are native to which regions? So I can only speak for the leaf region. I have been told that like there's like say octopuses like there's like one particular octopus that's like within the sewer, the rat sewers, and then there's like another particular one that's like only in the mist for the octopi or whatever it's called. Um, I guess which one that is? The sand has their own thing, which I forgot what it's called. But I want to say about 20, 24 different types of generic fish that can be caught everywhere. So it doesn't matter. One of the most feasible fish that I see, it has both EXP and Rio so to the NPC, is the jellyfish. So one jellyfish sells for 92 Rio. I have to open up my spreadsheet to figure out exactly how many EXP, but I want to say it's like 180 something, which is pretty damn good. It's almost on 200. I got a red octopus near the Crystal Cave. Where is the Crystal Cave? I've only played this game for like a month, so I don't really explore that much. I just fish. But yeah, so that sounds good. Red. But what region is that? Like mist or is that sand? Like what bottom? So that's like mist, I think, if it's in the bottom right. The only thing I could tell probably is that like the maybe blowfish is specific to the leaf region. I would guess it's closer to yeah, yeah. So hold on. Let me turn off my camera for a bit. I'm gonna change clothes or whatever. more sleep tired. Give me a sec. Video is off. Okay. I still have like my microphone on or whatever, but let me just switch to a different type of pants or something. Or I'll probably just like not turn on the camera on again for this session. But yeah, like so in about 3 hours time, I've made about over 5,000 Rio. 3 hours. Luck of the draw because it's very random of what fish you get. I would recommend that at first you fish for fishing level. Once you have a high enough level, I want to say like maybe 40, 40 plus, it will be easier to somewhat catch, and you can sell it for Rio and go for the money route. After you have the money, you have to buy all the merchandise for the sake of armory achievements. But in the end, it's just a recommendation. That's how I play, but other people might play differently. So okay, so I am humble. Yeah, so right now my fishing level is 96, I think, because I just leveled up. 96. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I am definitely having fun with fishing. This is the game. This is the way. The Mandalorian. Do you know about the bottle items? Wait, what? Like a fish, like a message in a bottle? I have not seen a bottle. Maybe it's like in the Mist Village because it's like water based. I don't know. But as far as I know, if I try to attempt to go to Mist, they will kill me on sight. So like, what's the point? Whatever. I might as well just like wait till I'm 60 and try to defend myself at least. All right, I think that also might be native to Mist region. Then yes, I think it's the most valuable catch right now. 98. Oh, for octopus or what was the bottle item? Yeah, because at least fish creature wise, the highest I've seen for real is the jellyfish for 92. If there is one that's 98, that's very reassuring, and I want to fish more in more areas. But for right now, I'm just content with fishing with leaf because it's like I don't have to move anywhere. If I die, it's literally right in the village and whatever. But yeah, I probably have maybe like 5 minutes or less because I'm really. It's like it's involuntarily my eyes are closing. Like I cannot open them as soon as I open them, it closes. But it is a good day, for experimentation and stuff. I just kind of wish I had the health to do so. Um, where did you get that hat though? It's kind of good. Or somebody got the hat. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying, like in 3 hours time. Oh, okay, cash up. All right. Anyway, in 3 hours time, I did get over 5K. So, um, do not sleep on fishing. Fishing works. It's more like um, testing your patience of like how long can you do it. Like literally for me, like 18 hours, 16 to 18 hours, I made 40K. It is no joke. So like it does work. I'm just trying to make this known to the masses of like you need to fish if you want money. But it is what it is. Obviously, people have like different playing styles, but it's like if you want to like at least have an easier time, try to beat Goku several times or Hercule, I guess, or was it? But I don't want to say the Japanese name because like it's a bad thing, whatever. But yeah, I am definitely. I guess I gotta call it quits for now. Um, I will make a synopsis of the questions that Higashi asked, and I will answer them more detailed, probably in a text format with a website of my own volition, or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna go for now. Let me check who's actually online. So otherwise, it's Higashi and Klein. Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Well, Higashi's probably AFK. Klein is probably doing something else. All right, guys. Let me turn on my web video again. All right, so I had to look at the camera. Shit. Yeah. So everything's good for a first session, I guess. I have no idea for like editing, or I guess I can take pictures, but whatever. Still kind of weird that like they're provocative dressed and like I'm just fully clothed now, but whatever. Um, shit. What am I saying though? I think I'm like dreaming in between, but whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna sleep before I say something that violates the terms of service. Just whatever. But yeah. All right. Have a good night, y'all. Um, good luck with fishing if you are fishing, and then like make that money. All right. Have a good night.